Oh my goodness gracious.
All right, guys, I'm here with Courtney Deifel. Just one notable here before we get started. We set a school record today for run rules in the season with 17.
Hi, Courtney.
Hi.
Another fast start today. That's 7 runs in the first inning in these two games combined. Talk about that and how that kind of sets the tone for the rest of the game.
I think a fast start is great. You just you grab that momentum. I think when you're coming off a game yesterday and you have no matter who's in the other dugout, you're just trying to, get some momentum and really try to have a fresh start and get going again. And when we jumped on them again today, we really never gave the momentum back. I think that our players were dialed from the beginning, and they just were pretty suffocating offensively. They changed pitchers. They were ready for it. They took what they were given. They were ready when it showed up. It was a great day overall.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'll hop in. Hey, coach, congrats on the win. Curious for you, Courtney Day hits a home run in the first inning. You do senior day. What did it mean, to see her round the bases with her family here, who got to see her, get off to that really fast start that Chip was just talking about?
Well, it's huge. I think it's I think for all of us, we've grown accustomed to seeing those big moments from her. She's ready. She's so seasoned. And so it was just cool to get to celebrate her today. I'm just so incredibly grateful that she chose to finish with us. She's incredible. She's incredible on and off the field. It just feels like she's fits here like we've had her forever, even though I know we've only had her for a few months. But it was huge to, get to celebrate her today. Really big time that she got that hit. But that's what she does. She's just an absolute joy.
When you went to go to the bullpen, you brought in Reese. What did you like from her being able to limit the damage with 2 runners on and no out in, I think it was the fourth inning, the fifth inning?
Yeah, well, that's what I like from her, that she limited the damage. I'm like, okay, this isn't, not the ideal. First and second, no outs. We just need you to compete, do your thing, spin it, and that's exactly what she did. So I just she did exactly what we needed her to. And you go in relief, you need to throw strikes, you need to compete, you need to create outs, and she did all those things. So really, really happy with her outing. Proud of her. She's been absolutely grinding. So just continue to be proud of her.
Awesome. Thanks, coach.
Mhm.
Daniel?
Coach, I guess Robin's had a lot of moments here in her 2 years, but just kind of speak to her consistency that she's able to, I think, turn in these kinds of outings just about every other day.
Well, she has put a ton of work physically, mentally to just continue to elevate her game. And today was a huge, that was on display more than anything. She didn't have her best stuff today. She wasn't as just connected, like feeling as good. It just wasn't as easy for her. And she grinded. And I think that's the best indication of just the growth that she's had is she just fought. She she understands that like you don't have to feel your best to perform and compete for your team, and she just competed today for us, even though it just never really connected for her. Just proud that she grinded, and I think that's the biggest indication of the growth that she's had.
And then you're in the same position that you were last week, picked up the first two. Just, is there anything that needs to be said to, make sure y'all come out with the sweep tomorrow?
No, I think the big thing is obviously when you've played yourself into a position to sweep, your eye is on sweeping, and sometimes when you get ahead of yourself of thinking about that outcome, we just get away from ourselves of really just, what this team has done so well throughout the year, but of late, is just really competing in the moment and just really staying committed to our competitive commitment to each other and to the game of just really staying to our approach of being who we are. And so that's the big thing tomorrow is just taking care of business, being us and just competing.
All right, guys, I'm here with the Bash sisters. Brie Ellis and Courtney Day. We'll go ahead and open up the questions if y'all are ready.
Hey Courtney, real quickly, the first inning, you got one that got lifted out to center field. What pitch were you looking for there? And did you think it had enough height to get out?
Honestly, I never think any of my home runs are going out until they go out. So, as soon as I hit it, probably not. But it was a changeup, and I could see it pretty well. So I would say I was sitting change.
Getting off to a fast start again today, like you guys did yesterday. 7 runs now in the first 2 innings in these 2 games. How much confidence does that send through the dugout when you guys get off to fast starts like that?
I mean, the energy in the dugout is kind of what, sets the tone of the game. And, sorry, repeat your question. I lost
it. 7 runs in the first inning combined in these 2 games. Getting off to a fast start like that. What kind of confidence does that shoot through the dugout when you guys get off to a fast start like that?
Well, for starters, like I said, the energy in the dugout kind of sets the tone for the game, and so it kind of makes us already confident enough going, within that first inning, and then, seeing the success of all of our teammates, inning after inning kind of builds that confidence throughout the entirety of the game. So
now, Bree, unlike Courtney, there was no doubt about your home run when you hit it. How did that feel? You've now hit 18 home runs. Was this the kind of season that you thought you could have coming in, or has it kind of been a surprise for you?
Definitely been a surprise for me. Um, I mean, like yes and no. Actually, I changed my answer to yes and no on the surprise part because I always knew that, I'm capable of hitting like this, but I like you never like think it's actually going to happen to you and your name's going to be the big name. So, yeah, I just, happy to be here, happy to do it. So,
Do you have to carry personal insurance when you hit balls like that hit damaged cars out there in the parking lot?
probably, probably. I probably should look into that, yeah.
Good deal. Thanks. Thank you.
Daniel or Evan?
Yeah, I'll go first. I guess for Bree, this is your second year here as well. Just kind of speak on the consistency that Robin kind of brings on the mound, start to start, day to day.
It's awesome. It's great to have an ace on the staff and just love what I see from her. And I know from experience, hitting off of her is super tough. And you never really know what she's going to throw. So just proud of her for staying consistent. And even, sometimes when she's getting hit or the zone's tough, she's in there and she's grinding every day for us. So I'm really proud of her and it's nice to have her.
And then Courtney, have you ever hit behind somebody who's been as hot for this long as Bree?
No. So, usually it's me in the lineup. I'm usually the Brie Ellis, but I mean, not in this team, obviously. But yeah, it's something else. Something else.
One day we're gonna
Appreciate it,
get
guys.
back to
Congrats
back.
on the series.
I'm gonna put it out there. We're gonna get back to back one day. We're just waiting on it.
That's the goal.
So
That's the goal.
Appreciate it.
I don't care.
I'll jump in really quickly. I got one. Courtney, senior day today for you. What did it mean to go out, hit a home run in the first inning with your family here?
Oh, that was freaking cool. That was cool. Just for them to be able to see it. I have actually some family that's never been to a game before, and so to hit a home run for them, that was kind of a cool experience too. And plus, it's my senior day. So,
and to just kind of wrap it up again, you guys are wearing teal today. It's a big thing across all of the SEC and college softball. What does it mean to be able to go out and get this win, knowing that you guys are trying to spread awareness for a great cause?
Well, so I have my blanks. Hold on.
Would you like me to?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Go.
It's huge. We, love supporting Alex and what happened with her and her strength spread across through the SEC every year. It's just a great reminder of, us sticking together and girls supporting girls, that whole thing. And it's just I think it's great that we can all contribute every year and that even the coaches are in on it and everyone like we got a special uniform. So I think it's really important, to spread awareness and to win on a day like this is huge and just, grateful and always thinking about her.
I guess
Awesome. Thank you both.
I was gonna say on top of that, it's kind of unifies, softball in general. Like we're all playing for one cause. And so it's a cool day to kind of play for. So yeah.
Sweet, thank you.